Hi, I'm Erica from my phone and welcome to another video. Today we're getting back into Måneskin by watching some of their live performances. I think it's finally time. I think I've listened to enough of their bigger hits right now to really actually get into seeing some live performances. And today we're going to be watching a 3-part live performance from 3FM exclusive. I don't know if that's part of their name or if it's just 3FM and they're saying it's just an exclusive performance. Not sure. But Måneskin is going to be performing ZITTI E BUONI, MAMMAMIA, and I Want to Be Your Slave here. You know, ZITTI E BUONI and I Want to Be Your Slave, we've seen them performed at least once, but we haven't seen MAMMAMIA perform live, and I really want to see how they do it, where it actually is a space where they're both singing both Italian and English songs to see if, you know, some of those trends change, how they're going to shift things based on whether they're doing their Italian performances, which tend to be a little more, I would say, I don't know, theatrical, risque, rather than some of their English stuff, which the lyrics are very risque, but, you know, normally there's a lot of censorship in the US. So I don't know if 3FM where they're based either, so I don't know about that. But we will watch all 3 performances. They're in one video, but I'm gonna probably chunk it off to talk about each performance. But yeah, I'm very excited to actually see Måneskin perform live and just like really get some live performances today to really just, I don't know, brighten up my day. I also just lifted the blinds on my window over there, so I think we started brightening up my day anyway. But anyway, thank you for requesting that I do some more live reactions, and let's get into it. Oh, I just figured out that there's actually a 4th performance. There's For Your Love in here as well. So we're actually getting a 4-part special. Okay. 3FM exclusive. Still don't know if that's the name of them or whatever. Hi, Damiano. Wait, is he already shirtless to start this performance? Ooh, I like the carpets they got. Buoni. Yes. Oh, the sound in here is very good. They got good equipment for that. Oh, he cut himself off to let them cheer. Wow. Okay, Thomas, show off. Okay, Damiano. Throw us towards us. Okay, yeah. Talk to Victoria, okay. Yep. And now it's Thomas. Is he gonna complete the circuit? Yes, with the drummer. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, they're singing along. Their mics are not there, but yeah. Yes, Tomo and Victoria really crushing it, shredding it. Woo, indeed. So that was ZITTI E BUONI, a song we've seen performed a couple of times. We had a whole video of performances for ZITTI E BUONI. And I think this continues the trend. You know, they cleaned it up a little bit. I don't know how recent this is, but MAMMAMIA is gonna be in it, so it can't be that far away. But given, like, they had their Eurovision and their San Remo ones where they were, you know, that was like their song that they were performing. I feel like this one, they've, you know, polished it, but it is like, you know, one song in their routine versus like this is their only chance to make an impact, if that makes sense. I do maintain the idea that this song is really to get a crowd hype. It makes sense why it's the first track on the TurtleStormer album. It makes sense that it is the first song that they are performing because it hypes you up. You can see that they are getting hyped up. They're getting warmed up. They're not ready at the very beginning of the song for all of this, but I think by the end of it they're like, okay, we're ready to cheer you on, we're ready to get super hyped to this song. And I think that's what ZITTI E BUONI is all about, is really just hyping up the crowd, you know, saying, rejecting like the labels and what we can and can't do, and, you know, rebelling and really getting us into that mindset to then enjoy the rest of the songs that they are going to be performing for us. I also noticed that Victoria does have a very scandalous jacket, just having like the tape on, you know, her chest. And, you know, power to her for getting to wear something revealing too. You know, Damiano can't be the only one who gets to do that. So I'm glad that she gets to do that in her own way, even though, you know, I'm all for, you know, freeing ourselves from that. But, you know, they do what they are allowed to do, and I'm not going to have them jeopardize their success just, you know, to make more of a statement. But yeah, this really hypes me up. It warmed me up as well. I don't know if I really gave too much commentary, just because I have seen 2 performances from ZITTI E BUONI before, and I feel like those ones, to some degree, were a little more, I don't know, engaging, probably just because it was just that performance rather than them having to, you know, hold their energy for 4 songs. You know, I think that's just how it is. So I'm warmed up and I'm ready for the rest of the performances. Next we have I Wanna Be Your Slave, a song we have seen performed on SNL, but it was SNL, so there's a lot of censorship on it. I am curious to see how censored this one is. Hopefully it's not. Oh yeah, those drum clicks. Oh, I think there's people who really are singing the lyrics here. Yeah, wow, that's impressive. Oh, he concurs. That's fucking pathetic. Oh, his facial expressions are everything. Oh, heck yes. A monster who's searching for redemption. Yes, it's a guitar break. Oh, Thomas and Victoria were ready for that. Yeah, they're right there with him. Oh my god. Why did they not have the camera on him for that? Oh, he's doing a little dance there. Oh, okay. Getting real close to us. So that was I Wanna Be Your Slave. That was a very short song. I didn't realize how short that kind of is. I think it just speeds up just through, you know, all the words being very fast. I was very impressed that this crowd knows basically all the words to this. Like, I'm sure I'm getting the hang of it now, but I'm not really actively singing along to it as much. And yeah, this performance told me that I don't know how much 3FM exclusive, like they really were focused on making sure they knew how like the performance was going, because there was a lot of clear things that were gonna happen and some of the things we weren't able to see. Like the puppet part, we just get that tail end, and I'm just really curious, like, what? Like, what's that? And I think also, like, at the end, like, we got the I wanna be your slave, I wanna be your master whispered. We got, like, just the second half of that, and I feel like they didn't get as much rehearsal on that, just, like, camera-wise. But, like, it was a great performance. I love that Damiano is, you know, getting a little more expressive here, you know. He's, you know, getting really close to the camera, being like, I wanna be your slave, I wanna be your master. Like, and he, like, looks to the side and everything. Like, it, I don't know, it just, like, it was just such an aesthetic, I think, that I personally really enjoyed. And I also thought, you know, being down to the ground and, you know, kneeling in front of Thomas, it gets me every time. It's the same freaking move. And it just gets me every time. Victoria and Thomas were definitely ready to shred during those guitar and bass, you know, breaks. And they really did. I am just still surprised that the audience really just knows all the words and are gonna sing along to that. Good for them, yeah. Good. I don't think I have much else to say. I think it was a great performance, and it does show that this is a little more of a, I don't know, a less censored space, because, you know, he got to say it for so many times, which good for him, as he should be allowed to. And I think he was able to be more expressive and more comfortable in this space than, you know, SNL, where I think they did a great job performing the song on SNL, but I think he feels a little less like there's a ton of eyes on him and he can just like say what he wants. So I think there's something liberating about that. Next, we're gonna get into For Your Love, which we did watch the performance of that. I don't remember which performance it exactly is. I'll put the name of where the live was on the screen. But we did watch it when we listened to the song since there wasn't a music video. But I am excited to see. That was, I think, if I remember right, one of my favorite performances that I've seen of Måneskin. So I'm excited to see how it continues here. Okay. There's no introductions. Ethan's just clicking. Oh, I forgot it starts with just this guitar. I forgot that this is a little less fast. This is swim between your thighs though. And that too. Oh yeah. His vocals in the song, probably some of my favorite. Oh, that's so expressive. You can feel that he sang with his entire body. Oh, and he gets so low there. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yes. I will say the acoustics still incredible. What is Yamiana doing over there? So give us what we want? You know what we want. Oh my god. That was like a moan and a scream at the same time. Oh, he is air guitaring with his hips. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright. Okay, he got down to the ground. Oh, that outro. Brilliant. Oh, he's just having them cheer more? Okay.
No rush.
No rush, no rush? Okay. We're talking finally.
Now we're gonna play my favorite song.
Oh, this is his favorite song?
It's our latest.
Mamma
It's a pretty famous.
I thought he hated that song.
Very well, you did your homework.
Very well, we did our homework. So it was For Your Love, and I think that might be, that's one of my favorites in their discography, at least in how they perform it live. Like, I know I really like Torna Akasa and Mentani as well. Like a lot. And ZITTI E BUONI. Like, I like at least all the songs, at least a little bit. But For Your Love, especially in their English discography, I think For Your Love is my favorite. Yeah. I don't know. I just really love his vocals, like the timbres of them, the melodies. I don't know. It's so catchy, but it also just feels so raw in emotion and just so, I don't know, desperate. And yeah, I just really love how they perform it. It always sounds really good. I was expecting the floor thrusting from before. I mean, he kind of does it, but he's just doing it more towards Thomas, which I understand that he does that with Thomas just because they're the two straight ones. And since they both have girlfriends, it's like, oh, their girlfriends won't like get jealous of them being with another man in that way, rather than, you know, him being all over Victoria, for example. Interesting. The straights can do what they want in that case. I just think it's very interesting that they resort to that regularly. You know, I get that they're also breaking down, you know, what is, you know, socially acceptable, and I support that heavily. I don't know, it's very, very liberal with its use of it. It like there's just a lot of use of this type of stuff in their performances, which I don't mind. And I know that some people might only just see this performance and not see, you know, 4 others, but it does show, hey, they're committed to the bit. And I don't really know what to make of that, but, you know, I'll enjoy watching it as long as they keep giving it. Damiano also talked at the end of this, and so I didn't know where to cut it. I was kind of just doing with the chapters of it, so seemed like For Your Love was keep going, so I didn't know if he was going to talk about other things, but he just was introducing the final song, which is Mamma Mia, which is somehow his favorite song, even though he says, I fucking hate this song on the music video. So I guess because it's Damiano's favorite song, the rest of the members really got to do what they wanted in the music video to him. So he had to little put up with that, but he apparently really loves this song. And I realized I had never heard Damiano speak before. He doesn't sound like how I thought he would sound, but I think any voice he would have had like wouldn't have fit that, just because I only think of him in his singing voice, because I haven't heard him speak before. So, you know, now I gotta, you know, think. But anyway, our last performance of the day is Mamma Mia, and I haven't seen this one live at all, so I guess we're saving the most, you know, anticipatory thing for last. Oh, yep, that bass drum is coming in. Those ahs, wow. They act like I did something criminal. I just thought it was carnival. His expression with that, like, how dare you? This riff is just everything. Oh yeah, they were ready for Mamma Mia. Okay, he on her today. Ooh, just do Italiano to say why they're so freaking hot. Yeah. Oh, Mamma Mia. Are they doing like a foot game? Oh, the way he does the moan is so funny. Okay, Thomas, go off. Ooh, the way he screamed that Mamma Mia at the end. Okay. Oh, he is living for the applause.
Thank you for being here. We had a lot of fun. We love you. See ya.
I know, a lovely sign off. Who the heck is this? So it was Mamma Mia, the final song from this performance, and that was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I had fun with that one. It was nice seeing them perform that song live. It definitely does sound different live than I Want to Be Your Slave. I feel like when you hear the studio recording, it's kind of hard to tell, especially through like my speaker, but I think here it does feel like they are very distinct songs, and especially how they're talking much more about media and reputation than before when in I Want to Be Your Slave, where they're, you know, talking about that stuff. I think Damiano and the rest of the group got really into this performance. I mean, it's probably not their first time performing it live, but it's my first time seeing it live. So they seemed like they were really engaged, especially considering this is not a song that they played a billion times, because they didn't take it to Eurovision. They didn't, you know, have it as their English song that they were performing in a bunch of different places like I Want to Be Your Slave was. I don't know if For Your Love has been fully toured as much, but For Your Love, I feel like they get really into that, and they really got into Mamma Mia just because these are songs that they haven't had to perform nearly as many times, especially at least at this taping. The crowd, again, they were very into it. They knew all these words. I don't know the distance in time between Mamma Mia coming out and them performing this here, so I don't know if they had just a few days or, you know, a few months to really hammer in all those lyrics to themselves to go see Måneskin in concert. I'm sure if you got invited to such an exclusive seeming event that you will know all of their lyrics, just because like you're a fan like that. Like same with, you know, me paying money to go to a Taylor Swift concert or wherever I go. Like, I'm gonna know the lyrics to their songs. I'm not going to just not, because like it's just not gonna be as exciting probably. I again don't know where this was taped, so please, if you know, let me know down in the comments below. I'll also put a link to this whole set of performances down in the description below so that you can watch it for yourself if you haven't gotten the chance. But yeah, I think this whole set was great. I think in terms of like, you know, talking with the audience, they could talk a little more. I think they mainly were just like, oh, you know, our new single, cool. And then, you know, ending with like the thank you, love y'all, hope you enjoyed the show, like that kind of classic stuff. I know it's only a 4-song set, so we don't really get to see them and how they would do it as a full concert. And I know they've done full concerts, so I don't know how they end up doing it there, since I haven't gotten to go, unfortunately. But I think it also shows that, you know, they are a little bit new to, you know, this whole big world fame. And so I don't know, you know, how much they've fully gotten the chance to practice, you know, being someone who introduces like the next songs. Or if they don't want to do that, then they don't have to either. But I think instead of just, you know, oh, we're done with that song, da, 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 you know, and moving on. I think especially, well, I think probably within a whole tour, they're gonna, you know, mix it up between the fast and the slow songs. So it might not be as, you know, that clear cut, just because like, I think like Coraline, for example, is not going to start with the big drum taps, just because that's not how the song starts. The song has no drums at the beginning. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that would transition into a larger live setting. Also, just as they evolve, how they get in their stage presence when they're not performing, because obviously they all have very clear stage presence when they are performing. And so I'm wondering, you know, in those transition periods, how they can change and, you know, improve. But I overall really loved it. This was a great set of performances. It really, you know, shows off their appeal to a wide variety of people, and I'm really excited to continue diving into their live performances. I know the next performance that I hope to watch is the Coraline Sanremo 2022 one. You all told me after my Coraline video that there was a Sanremo performance that had just happened that everyone was adoring, and I found it not on YouTube. I had to find it elsewhere, but I did find it, so I am very excited to react to that next for y'all. And really see how they make it super really cool. What did you think of this set of performances? Did you like it? Did you not? Why or not? Please let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please like it, comment down below. I'll like me to react to next. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you'd like to be. And thanks for watching. This is TurtleStormer. Catch you later.
Get out of the dark and get into my heart. You gotta do your part for a brand new start. Don't it just feel right? Looking in my eyes, so till we see the light, dance with me.